The screen door creaked like a dying man's lungs as a friend stepped out where the moonbeams hung. He'd been crashing on my sofa for 3 damn weeks, with whiskey on his breath and hell on his cheeks. He turned around slow, his eyes red and wide, like he was carrying a casket deep down inside. He grabbed my hand, gave it a desperate squeeze, said, "Brother, forgive me, I'm down on my knees for the mess that I made and the burden I've been. Just tell me you'll wash away all of my sin." I laughed it off, said, "Bud, what the fuck? You're just drunk and you're tired and out of your luck." But the world's a cold bitch when she's tearing you down, and the silence is deafening in this godforsaken town. When the woman you love leaves a hole in your chest and the devil starts whispering you need your rest. Yeah, the road to redemption is paved in the mud, written in tears and signed in the blood. He walked to his truck and he drove out the lane, leaving me standing there out in the rain. I went back inside, poured a glass of the brown, trying to shake off that ghost gray frown. But something felt wrong, like a shift in the air, like a shadow was sitting in his empty chair. I waited an hour, then I couldn't sit still, thinking about the look in the eyes of my friends. Well, I drove to his place, saw his truck in a drive, praying to a God I didn't think was alive. The front door was open, the lights were all dim. I screamed out his name, just looking for him. 'Cause the world's a cold bitch when she's tearing you down, and the silence is deafening in this godforsaken town. When the woman you love leaves a hole in your chest and the devil starts whispering you need your rest. Yeah, the road to redemption is paved in the mud, written in tears and signed in the blood. I found him out back by the old rusted shed, with a look on his face like he'd already bled. He was shaking so hard he could barely even stand, with a 9mm pistol clutched in his hand. I yelled, "Put it down, don't do this shit," but he just stared at the sky like he was done with it. He looked at me straight, didn't say a damn word, the quietest scream that I ever had heard. Then he reached in his pocket, pulled out a shell, a little brass ticket straight out of hell. He held it up close so the porch light could hit, and my heart skipped a beat when I looked at it. The primer was dented, a deep silver scar, a misfire, save him right there in the yard. A holy malfunction, a mechanical grace, staring death in its ugly goddamn face. "Do you believe in him now?" my friend whispered real low, because I pulled the trigger and it didn't go. He handed me the steel, let the pistol fall, said, "Get 'em out of here, brother, take 'em all. The pistols are rifles, the powder and lead, I don't want 'em near me or under my bed." 'Cause the world's a cold bitch when she's tearing you down, and the silence is deafening in this godforsaken town. When the woman you love leaves a hole in your chest, be the man you are at your best. I loaded his arsenal in my Ford, leaving that man with the fear of the Lord. He didn't go back to the whiskey or beer. He had a new kind of look, a new kind of clear. He hopped in his shed, didn't look back once, leaving behind all those miserable months. He drove straight down to the First Baptist Church, ending his long, lonely, desperate search. The lights were still on in the preacher's small room, a flickering candle in the middle of gloom. He knocked on the oak with a fist made of stone, tired of walking this valley alone. The preacher opened up, saw the wreck of a man, and reached out a wrinkled and welcoming hand. My buddy said, "I'm a sinner, I'm broken, I'm lost. I've counted the sins and I paid every cost. Just show me the light, put me back on the track, before the dark comes and tries to take me back." They sat on those pews while the sun started rising, talked about grace and the way it's surprising how a dent in a primer can change a man's soul and pull him right out of the deepest black hole. No more forgive me, spoken in fear, just a man finding out why the hell he's still here. 'Cause the world's a cold bitch when she's tearing you down, but there's finally a light in this godforsaken town. When the woman you love left a hole in your chest, you finally found a place where a weary heart rests. Yeah, and the road to redemption is paved in but it's washed in the water and covered in blood. Now the guns are all locked in my safe in the hall, and my friend don't mention the divorce much at all. He's walking the line, he's found the right road, dropped all the way to that heavy-ass load. And every Sunday he's there in the light, remembering the shell that didn't bang in the night. 'Cause the world's a cold bitch when she's tearing you down.